Welcome to the prolific mindset. Stop managing time, the real productivity key. Imagine a life where you move through your days with a quiet confidence. Not because you're juggling a million things at once, but because you're deeply connected to what truly matters. Imagine feeling energized and focused, not burnt out and overwhelmed. Imagine achieving your goals, not through sheer force of will, but by aligning your actions with your natural rhythms and inner wisdom. This is the promise of the Prolific Productivity Protocol, not just a set of techniques, but a journey of self-discovery. This book isn't about squeezing every last drop of productivity from your day. It's about cultivating a life of intention, purpose, and sustainable achievement. Forget the rigid schedules and the hustle harder mentality. We're going to delve deeper, exploring the hidden forces that shape your productivity, your personality, your internal clock, your deepest motivations. You'll learn to work with your natural energy, not against it, and to harness the power of your subconscious mind to achieve your goals with ease. This is your invitation to step off the hamster wheel and embark on a path of true fulfillment. It's a journey of uncovering your unique productivity DNA, mastering your inner game, and designing a life that reflects your values and aspirations. Thanks for your support in helping us to produce more content for you. We appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Chapter 1. The Productivity Paradox, Chasing the Elusive Unicorn. The sleek smartphone vibrates with a relentless urgency. Emails pile up like digital snowdrifts. The to-do list, a menacing scroll of unfinished tasks, seems to lengthen with every item crossed off. Sound familiar? We live in a world obsessed with productivity, a culture that glorifies the hustle and equates busyness with worth. But amidst this frantic race to achieve, acquire, and optimize, a nagging question lingers. Are we truly productive, or are we simply busy? This is the productivity paradox. We chase efficiency, streamline our workflows, and devour self-improvement advice like hungry ghosts, yet often feel further from the elusive promise of having it all. We become slaves to our calendars, prisoners of our own ambitions. The very tools designed to liberate us, the apps, the time management systems, the endless stream of life hacks, can become shackles, binding us to a never-ending cycle of doing. But what if this relentless pursuit of productivity is a wild goose chase, a siren song leading us away from what truly matters? What if, in our obsession with doing, we've forgotten the importance of being? This chapter invites you to step off the treadmill and question the very foundations of our productivity-obsessed culture. We'll embark on an archaeological dig into the human psyche, excavating the layers of societal conditioning and deeply ingrained beliefs that fuel this insatiable hunger for more. On the illusion of control. At the heart of our fascination with productivity lies a deep-seated desire for control. In a world of uncertainty and chaos, the ability to manage our time, tasks, and output offers a comforting illusion of order. We cling to productivity systems like life rafts, hoping to navigate the turbulent waters of modern life with a sense of purpose and direction. But this pursuit of control can become a double-edged sword. When our self-worth becomes intertwined with our output, we risk falling into a trap of perpetual striving, never truly satisfied with our accomplishments. The goalposts keep shifting, the to-do list never ends, and the elusive feeling of enough remains just out of reach. The productivity industrial complex. Our obsession with productivity is not merely a personal affliction. It's a cultural phenomenon, fueled by a multi-billion-dollar industry that profits from our anxieties and aspirations. We're bombarded with messages that equate productivity with success, happiness, and even moral virtue. From productivity gurus peddling their latest systems to tech companies promising to optimize every aspect of our lives, we're surrounded by a chorus of voices urging us to do more, faster, better. This productivity industrial complex thrives on our insecurities, whispering that we're not enough, that we need to constantly strive for improvement, that our value lies in our output. But what if this relentless pursuit of productivity is actually hindering our progress? What if, in our quest to optimize every minute of our day, we're sacrificing creativity, spontaneity, and the very joy of living? Redefining productivity. It's time to reclaim the narrative and redefine productivity on our own terms. True productivity is not about cramming more tasks into our day or squeezing every last drop of efficiency from our efforts. It's about aligning our actions with our values, pursuing goals that resonate with our soul, and creating a life of meaning and purpose. This requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to question the assumptions we've inherited about success and achievement. It's about recognizing that productivity is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. The question is not how can I be more productive, but what do I want to be productive for? The inner compass. Imagine a compass guiding your actions, not a whip cracking at your heels. This inner compass represents your values, your passions, your unique sense of purpose. When your actions are aligned with this inner compass, productivity flows naturally, effortlessly. You no longer need to rely on external pressure or rigid systems. Your motivation comes from within. Chapter 2. The myth of time management, dancing with your inner clock. In our quest to conquer the elusive beast of productivity, we often reach for the weapon of time management. We meticulously divide our days into neat compartments, color-coding calendars, and setting alarms to maximize every precious minute. But what if this battle against time is a futile struggle, a war we're destined to lose? The truth is, time, that relentless river, flows on regardless of our attempts to dam it or divert its course. The very notion that we can manage time is an illusion, a seductive whisper that keeps us chained to the clock, forever striving to squeeze more tasks into its unforgiving confines. Imagine a wild stallion, powerful and untamed. Trying to control it with brute force will only lead to resistance and exhaustion. But if you learn to understand its nature, to work with its rhythms and energy, you can forge a partnership, a graceful dance of movement and freedom. This chapter invites you to shift your perspective from battling against time to dancing with it. We'll explore the fascinating world of chronobiology, uncovering the secrets of your internal clock and the natural rhythms that govern your energy and focus. Instead of rigidly adhering to external schedules, you'll learn to harmonize your actions with your body's natural ebb and flow, unlocking a new level of productivity and ease. The symphony of your internal clock. Deep within your brain, nestled in a tiny region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, resides your internal clock, a masterful conductor orchestrating the symphony of your biological rhythms. This internal timekeeper, influenced by the rising and setting of the sun, regulates your sleep-wake cycles, hormone levels, and even your core body temperature, creating a daily ebb and flow of energy and alertness. This internal clock is not a rigid metronome, ticking away with monotonous regularity. It's a dynamic, responsive system, influenced by factors like light exposure, meal times, and even social interactions. By understanding the nuances of your internal clock, you can begin to work with its natural rhythms, optimizing your schedule to align with your peak performance times. Discovering your chronotype. Are you a lark or an owl? Have you ever noticed how some people naturally spring out of bed at dawn, while others hit their stride in the wee hours of the night? This is where the concept of chronotypes comes into play. Your chronotype is your individual sleep-wake pattern, your innate tendency to feel more alert and energized at certain times of the day. Are you a lark, an early riser who thrives in the morning hours, your energy gradually waning as the day progresses? Or are you an owl, a night owl who comes alive when the sun goes down, your creative juices flowing as others slumber? Perhaps you fall somewhere in between, a hummingbird with a more flexible energy pattern. Understanding your chronotype is crucial for optimizing your productivity. Instead of forcing yourself to conform to a societal schedule that doesn't align with your natural rhythms, you can tailor your day to capitalize on your peak performance times. Schedule demanding tasks for when your energy is high, and reserve less demanding activities for your natural dips. The ultradian rhythm, riding the waves of focus. Beyond the daily cycle of your internal clock, there's another layer of rhythmicity influencing your productivity, the ultradian rhythm. These are shorter cycles of energy and focus that occur throughout the day, typically lasting around 90 to 120 minutes. Imagine these ultradian rhythms as waves, gently rising and falling throughout the day. During the peak of the wave, you experience heightened focus, creativity, and mental clarity. As the wave subsides, your energy dips and your attention wanes. By becoming attuned to these subtle shifts in your energy, you can ride the waves of focus, maximizing your productivity during peak periods and allowing yourself restorative breaks during the dips. This is not about pushing yourself to work relentlessly. It's about working smarter, not harder, by honoring your body's natural rhythms. The dance of productivity. Imagine your day not as a rigid schedule, but as a dance, a fluid interplay between your internal rhythms and the demands of your life. There will be times when you need to push yourself, to extend beyond your comfort zone. But there will also be times when you need to rest, to recharge, to allow your energy to replenish. This is the art of dancing with your inner clock, of finding a harmonious balance between effort and ease, between pushing forward and letting go. It's about listening to the subtle cues of your body, honoring your natural rhythms, and creating a sustainable rhythm for your life. Embracing the flow. When you align your actions with your internal clock, you tap into a state of flow, a state of effortless concentration where time seems to melt away and you become fully immersed in the task at hand. This is the sweet spot of productivity, where your energy and focus are aligned and you experience a sense of effortless achievement. By understanding your chronotype, honoring your ultradian rhythms, and creating a schedule that supports your natural energy flow, you can unlock this state of flow more consistently, transforming your work from a source of stress to a source of joy and fulfillment. Chapter 3. Decoding your productivity DNA, the quest for your personal operating system. Imagine a seasoned gardener carefully selecting the right tools for each task, a sturdy trowel for planting bulbs, a delicate pruner for trimming roses, a sharp spade for turning the soil. Just as a gardener understands the unique needs of each plant, we must recognize that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to productivity. We each possess a unique productivity DNA, a blueprint that dictates how we learn, process information, and achieve our goals. In this chapter, we embark on a quest to decode your personal operating system. We'll explore the fascinating world of personality types, learning styles, and cognitive preferences, uncovering the hidden patterns that shape your productivity. This is not about labeling yourself or fitting into a rigid box. It's about gaining self-awareness, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, and tailoring your approach to maximize your unique potential. The personality puzzle, embracing your inner quirks. Are you an extroverted social butterfly, energized by brainstorming sessions and collaborative projects? Or are you an introverted deep thinker who thrives in quiet solitude and focused concentration? Perhaps you're a meticulous planner who finds comfort in structured routines and detailed to-do lists. Or maybe you're a spontaneous free spirit who thrives on flexibility and embraces the unexpected. Understanding your personality is crucial for creating a productivity system that works with your natural tendencies, not against them. For example, if you're an extrovert, you might find that working in a co-working space or collaborating with others boosts your energy and creativity. If you're an introvert, you might prefer a quiet home office or a secluded corner in a library to maximize your focus. We'll explore various personality frameworks, such as the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator MBTI and the Enneagram, to help you identify your unique personality traits and understand how they influence your productivity. This is not about pigeonholing yourself, it's about gaining insights into your natural inclinations and leveraging them to your advantage. Learning styles, unlocking your preferred channels. Do you grasp new concepts quickly by reading a book or listening to a lecture? Or do you prefer hands-on experiences and practical applications? Perhaps you're a visual learner who thrives on mind maps, diagrams, and colorful presentations. Or maybe you're an auditory learner who prefers podcasts, audiobooks, and engaging discussions. Understanding your learning style can revolutionize how you approach tasks and acquire new skills. If you're a visual learner, you might find that creating visual representations of information, such as mind maps or flowcharts, helps you understand and retain information more effectively. If you're an auditory learner, you might benefit from recording lectures or having discussions with colleagues to solidify your understanding. By identifying your preferred learning channels, you can tailor your learning experiences to maximize your comprehension and retention. This can be particularly valuable in professional settings, where continuous learning and skill development are essential for success. Cognitive preferences, navigating your mental landscape. Beyond personality and learning styles, our cognitive preferences also play a significant role in shaping our productivity. Do you prefer to process information sequentially, tackling tasks in a linear, step-by-step fashion? Or do you thrive on a more holistic approach, seeing the big picture and making connections between seemingly disparate ideas? Some individuals excel at breaking down complex tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, while others prefer to tackle the entire project at once, embracing the creative chaos. Some thrive on routine and predictability, while others crave novelty and spontaneity. By understanding your cognitive preferences, you can create a work environment and workflow that supports your natural tendencies. If you prefer a structured approach, you might benefit from using project management tools or creating detailed outlines. If you thrive on flexibility, you might prefer a more agile approach, allowing for spontaneity and adapting to changing circumstances. The power of self-awareness. Decoding your productivity DNA is not about finding a magic formula or a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about cultivating self-awareness, understanding your unique strengths and weaknesses, and tailoring your approach to maximize your potential. This journey of self-discovery requires introspection, experimentation, and a willingness to challenge your assumptions about how you work best. It's about paying attention to your energy levels, your focus, and your overall sense of well-being throughout the day. By becoming attuned to your natural rhythms, your preferred learning styles, and your cognitive preferences, you can create a personalized productivity system that supports your unique needs and helps you achieve your goals with greater ease and fulfillment. Chapter 4. The Shadow of Procrastination, Facing the Inner Saboteur. Procrastination. The word itself evokes a sense of guilt, a weight that settles in the pit of your stomach. It's the thief of time, the saboteur of dreams, the master of disguise that whispers sweet nothings in your ear, luring you away from your goals with the promise of instant gratification. Just one more episode, it purrs. You can always start tomorrow, it seductively suggests. And before you know it, that deadline is looming like a storm cloud, and you're left scrambling to salvage the remnants of your good intentions. But what if procrastination isn't simply a matter of laziness or poor time management? What if it's a symptom of deeper issues lurking beneath the surface? A shadow self that holds the key to unlocking your true potential. In this chapter, we'll venture into the shadowy realm of procrastination, shining a light on its hidden corners and exposing its true nature. We'll explore the psychological roots of this pervasive habit, uncovering the fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs that fuel its insidious power. This is not about self-condemnation or adding another layer of guilt. It's about understanding the enemy within, facing your inner saboteur with compassion and courage. The mask of procrastination, unmasking the imposter. Procrastination often wears a mask, disguising itself as other seemingly harmless behaviors. It might appear as perfectionism, that relentless pursuit of flawlessness that paralyzes you with fear of failure. It might manifest as indecision, that agonizing inability to choose between options, leaving you stuck in a perpetual state of analysis paralysis. Or it might masquerade as a lack of motivation, a sense of apathy that drains your energy and leaves you feeling adrift. But beneath these masks lies a deeper truth. Procrastination is often a defense mechanism, a way to protect ourselves from the discomfort of vulnerability, the fear of judgment, or the pain of potential failure. It's a way to avoid confronting our limitations, our insecurities, and the daunting reality of our own potential. The fear factor, confronting the root of resistance. At the heart of procrastination lies fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears, often rooted in past experiences or deeply ingrained beliefs, can create an invisible barrier, preventing us from taking action and pursuing our goals. Imagine a tightrope walker, poised at the edge of the high wire, paralyzed by the fear of falling. The fear itself becomes the obstacle, preventing them from taking the first step, from experiencing the exhilaration of walking the wire, from reaching the other side. Similarly, our fears can hold us hostage, preventing us from stepping into our full potential. The fear of failure might whisper, "What if I'm not good enough?" The fear of success might taunt, "What if I can't handle the responsibility?" The fear of judgment might sneer, "What if people laugh at me?" To overcome procrastination, we must confront these fears, acknowledge their presence, and challenge their validity. This is not about eradicating fear altogether. It's about learning to dance with it, to acknowledge its presence without allowing it to dictate our actions. The perfectionism trap, embracing imperfection. Perfectionism, that seductive siren, whispers promises of flawlessness, of achieving an unattainable ideal. But its allure is a dangerous illusion, a trap that can lead to paralysis, self-criticism, and chronic procrastination. The perfectionist sets impossibly high standards, creating a daunting hurdle that often feels insurmountable. The fear of not measuring up, of making a mistake, of being judged as inadequate, can become a powerful deterrent, preventing them from taking action and pursuing their goals. But true productivity is not about achieving perfection. It's about progress, about taking imperfect action, about learning and growing along the way. It's about embracing the messy, imperfect reality of the creative process and recognizing that mistakes are not failures, but opportunities for learning and growth. The procrastination antidote, cultivating courage and compassion. Overcoming procrastination is not about willpower or self-discipline alone. It's about cultivating courage and compassion. Courage to face your fears, to challenge your limiting beliefs, to step outside your comfort zone. Compassion to forgive yourself for past mistakes, to embrace your imperfections, to acknowledge your human limitations. This is an inner journey, a process of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It's about recognizing the patterns of procrastination, understanding the underlying fears and beliefs that fuel them, and developing strategies to break free from their grip. Chapter 5. The Art of Intentional Focus. Sculpting your attention in a world of distractions. Imagine a sculptor, chisel in hand, meticulously shaping a block of marble. With each precise strike, they remove the excess, revealing the hidden form within, transforming raw potential into a masterpiece. In a similar way, cultivating intentional focus is about sculpting your attention, chiseling away distractions to reveal the clarity and power of your mind. In today's world, our attention is under siege. A relentless barrage of notifications, emails, and social media updates clamor for our attention, fragmenting our focus and eroding our ability to concentrate. We've become accustomed to a state of perpetual distraction, our minds flitting from one stimulus to the next like butterflies in a hurricane. This chapter invites you to reclaim your attention, to become the master sculptor of your own mind. We'll explore the art of intentional focus, moving beyond mere concentration to cultivate a state of deep engagement, where your mind becomes a laser beam, cutting through the noise and illuminating the path to your goals. The attention economy, reclaiming your mental real estate. We live in an attention economy where our focus is the most valuable currency. Tech companies, advertisers, and media outlets compete relentlessly for our mental real estate, vying for a slice of our limited attention span. Our inboxes overflow, our notifications chime incessantly, and our social media feeds beckon with an endless stream of distractions. This constant bombardment fragments our focus, eroding our ability to concentrate and think deeply. We become accustomed to a state of mental multitasking, juggling multiple tasks and stimuli simultaneously, sacrificing quality and depth for the illusion of efficiency. But our minds are not designed for this constant state of fragmentation. Like a muscle fatigued by overuse, our attention span weakens, leaving us feeling scattered, overwhelmed, and unable to engage fully with the tasks that truly matter. Reclaiming your attention requires conscious effort, a willingness to resist the siren song of distractions and cultivate a more mindful approach to technology and information consumption. It's about setting boundaries, creating space for focused work, and prioritizing quality over quantity. The power of presence, anchoring yourself in the now. In the midst of this whirlwind of distractions, the ability to be present, to anchor yourself in the now, becomes a superpower. Mindfulness, the practice of bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment, is a powerful antidote to the scattered mind. When you're mindful, you're not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You're fully engaged with the present moment, experiencing it with all your senses. This state of presence allows you to tap into a deeper level of focus, where your mind becomes still and your attention sharpens. Mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of blissful detachment. It's about cultivating awareness, observing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. It's about recognizing when your attention is wandering and gently guiding it back to the present moment. The flow state, unlocking the zone of peak performance. Imagine a surfer riding a wave, completely absorbed in the moment, their movements fluid and effortless. This state of effortless concentration, where time seems to dissolve and you become fully immersed in the task at hand, is known as the flow state. In the flow state, your mind and body are in perfect sync, your actions aligned with your intentions. You experience a sense of clarity, focus, and effortless creativity. Challenges are met with a sense of exhilaration, and you feel a deep sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. Unlocking the flow state requires finding the sweet spot between challenge and skill. If the task is too easy, you become bored and disengaged. If it's too difficult, you become frustrated and overwhelmed. But when the challenge matches your skill level, you enter a state of optimal performance, where your focus sharpens and your creativity flourishes. Cultivating a deep work mindset, creating space for focused attention. In a world of constant distraction, cultivating a deep work mindset is essential for achieving peak productivity. Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity, dedicating focused blocks of time to your most important work. Creating a deep work environment requires intentionality and discipline. It's about minimizing distractions, setting clear boundaries, and creating rituals that signal to your mind that it's time to focus. This might involve turning off notifications, closing unnecessary tabs, or finding a quiet workspace where you can concentrate without interruption. The art of attention management, sculpting your focus. Intentional focus is not just about eliminating distractions, it's about actively directing your attention, choosing where to focus your mental energy. It's about prioritizing your tasks, identifying the most important ones, and dedicating your focus to those that will have the greatest impact. This requires a shift from reactive to proactive attention management. Instead of allowing your attention to be hijacked by external stimuli, you consciously choose where to direct your focus, guiding your mind like a sculptor shaping a masterpiece. Chapter 6. Taming the Mental Chaos, Conquering the Overwhelm. Imagine a cluttered attic filled with dusty boxes, forgotten treasures, and cobwebs clinging to every corner. It's a space of overwhelming chaos, where finding anything of value feels like an impossible task. Similarly, our minds can become cluttered with a jumble of thoughts, worries, and to-dos, leaving us feeling scattered, stressed, and unable to focus on what truly matters. This chapter is your guide to decluttering your mental attic, to transforming that overwhelming chaos into a space of clarity, order, and peace. We'll explore powerful techniques for managing the mental clutter, prioritizing your tasks, and creating systems that bring order to the chaos, freeing your mind to focus on what truly matters. The information overload, navigating the digital deluge. We live in an age of information overload, bombarded by a constant stream of data, notifications, and demands on our attention. Our inboxes overflow, our social media feeds scroll endlessly, and the 24/7 news cycle bombards us with a relentless barrage of information. This digital deluge can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and unable to process the sheer volume of information vying for our attention. Our minds become scattered, our focus fragmented, and our ability to think deeply compromised. Taming the mental chaos requires a conscious effort to filter the noise, to curate the information we consume, and to create boundaries that protect our mental space. It's about choosing quality over quantity, prioritizing the information that truly matters, and letting go of the rest. The to-do list trap, from overwhelm to empowerment. The humble to-do list, a staple of productivity systems, can become a double-edged sword. While it can be a valuable tool for organizing tasks and tracking progress, it can also become a source of overwhelm, a constant reminder of all the things we haven't yet accomplished. When our to-do list grows longer than our capacity to complete it, it can lead to a sense of paralysis, a feeling of being perpetually behind, constantly chasing an elusive finish line. The weight of unfinished tasks can weigh heavily on our minds, creating a sense of anxiety and hindering our ability to focus. This chapter will help you reimagine your to-do list, transforming it from a source of stress to a tool of empowerment. We'll explore techniques for prioritizing tasks, breaking down overwhelming projects into manageable steps, and creating a system that supports your workflow, not hinders it. The art of prioritization, choosing what truly matters. In a world of endless possibilities and demands on our time, the ability to prioritize becomes a crucial skill. It's about discerning the essential from the non-essential, the urgent from the important, and focusing our energy on the tasks that will have the greatest impact. This requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to let go of the shoulds and oughtas that clutter our minds and drain our energy. It's about aligning our actions with our values, focusing on the tasks that contribute to our goals and bring us closer to our desired outcomes. We'll explore various prioritization frameworks, such as the Eisenhower matrix, urgent versus important, and the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, to help you identify the tasks that deserve your focus and those that can be delegated, deferred, or eliminated altogether. Mental decluttering, creating space for clarity. Just as we declutter our physical spaces to create a sense of order and peace, we can also declutter our minds to cultivate mental clarity and focus. This involves identifying and releasing the thoughts, worries, and mental baggage that weigh us down and hinder our productivity. We'll explore techniques for managing mental clutter, such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, and cognitive reframing, to help you identify and challenge negative thought patterns, release anxieties, and create space for more positive and productive thinking. Building your productivity sanctuary, designing systems for success. Creating a sense of order and clarity requires more than just mental decluttering. It also involves designing systems that support your workflow and streamline your tasks. This might involve creating a dedicated workspace, organizing your digital files, or implementing time management techniques that align with your natural rhythms. We'll explore various productivity systems, such as the Getting Things Done GTD method and the Pomodoro technique, to help you find the tools and techniques that resonate with your personal style and support your productivity goals. From chaos to clarity, the journey to mental peace. Taming the mental chaos is not about achieving a state of perpetual calm or eliminating all sources of stress. It's about developing the skills and strategies to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and clarity. It's about creating a sense of order amidst the chaos, freeing your mind to focus on what truly matters. This chapter invites you to embark on a journey of mental decluttering, to transform your mind from a cluttered attic into a sanctuary of peace and productivity. By mastering the art of prioritization, cultivating mindfulness, and designing systems that support your workflow, you can conquer the overwhelm, reclaim your mental space, and create a life of focus, purpose, and fulfillment. Chapter 7. The Power of Creative Constraints. Thriving within limits. Imagine a river, its waters surging and powerful, yet confined by the riverbanks that guide its flow. Those constraints, those seemingly limiting boundaries, are what give the river its direction, its force, its very identity. Similarly, in the realm of creativity and productivity, constraints are not the enemy, they are the catalysts, the sparks that ignite innovation and propel us towards our goals. This chapter challenges the common misconception that freedom and limitless options are the keys to unlocking our creative potential. Instead, we'll explore the paradoxical power of creative constraints, how limitations can actually enhance our focus, amplify our ingenuity, and propel us towards breakthroughs we never thought possible. The paradox of choice: less is often more. We live in a world of abundant choices, a dizzying array of options at our fingertips. From the endless scroll of streaming services to the overflowing shelves of the supermarket, we're constantly bombarded with choices, each vying for our attention and promising to fulfill our desires. But this abundance of choice can be paralyzing, leading to decision fatigue, analysis paralysis, and a sense of overwhelm. When faced with limitless options, our minds become scattered, our focus fragmented, and our ability to make clear decisions compromised. This is the paradox of choice. More options often lead to less satisfaction, less action, and less creativity. When we're overwhelmed by possibilities, we become hesitant, second-guessing ourselves and fearing that we'll make the wrong choice. Creative constraints, on the other hand, liberate us from this tyranny of choice. By limiting our options, we free our minds to focus on the task at hand, to explore the possibilities within those limitations, and to channel our energy towards creative solutions. The power of limitations, fueling innovation. Constraints, whether self-imposed or externally imposed, can act as powerful catalysts for innovation. When we're faced with limitations, our minds are forced to think outside the box, to find creative solutions within the given parameters. Think of the haiku, a Japanese poetry form with a strict structure of 17 syllables. This constraint, far from limiting the poet's creativity, forces them to distill their thoughts into a concise and evocative form, resulting in a powerful and resonant expression. Similarly, in the realm of productivity, constraints can help us focus our energy, prioritize our tasks, and achieve our goals more efficiently. By setting deadlines, limiting our resources, or imposing artificial constraints, we create a sense of urgency and focus that can propel us towards breakthroughs. Time boxing, harnessing the power of the clock. Time boxing is a powerful technique that leverages the constraint of time to enhance productivity and focus. It involves setting a fixed time limit for a specific task, creating a sense of urgency and forcing you to work within those boundaries. By setting a timer, you create a container for your work, a dedicated space where you can fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. The ticking clock acts as a gentle reminder to stay focused, to avoid distractions, and to make the most of the allotted time. Time boxing can be particularly effective for tasks that tend to expand to fill the available time, such as writing, research, or creative projects. By setting a time limit, you create a sense of urgency and prevent yourself from getting bogged down in endless revisions or distractions. Limited resources, sparking ingenuity. Constraints are not limited to time. They can also involve limitations on resources, materials, or tools. When we're forced to work with limited resources, our creativity is sparked, and we're challenged to find innovative solutions within those constraints. Think of the resourceful chef who creates a culinary masterpiece from a limited pantry, or the artist who transforms discarded materials into a stunning work of art. These limitations, far from hindering their creativity, actually fuel their ingenuity and lead to unexpected and inspiring results. In the realm of productivity, limited resources can help us prioritize our tasks, focus on the essentials, and avoid getting bogged down in unnecessary details. By working with what we have, we learn to be resourceful, efficient, and creative in our approach. The art of self-imposed constraints, designing your own limits. While external constraints can be powerful motivators, the most effective constraints are often self-imposed. By consciously choosing to limit our options, we take ownership of our creative process and design our own path to success. This might involve setting personal deadlines, limiting our access to distractions, or choosing to work with a specific set of tools or materials. By setting our own boundaries, we create a sense of focus and intentionality that can propel us towards our goals. Embracing the freedom within limits. Creative constraints are not about restriction or limitation. They are about liberation. By embracing limitations, we free ourselves from the tyranny of choice, the paralysis of perfectionism, and the endless pursuit of more. Constraints provide a framework, a structure within which our creativity can flourish. They challenge us to think differently, to find innovative solutions, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. Chapter 8: Harnessing the Subconscious Mind, the Silent Partner in Productivity. Imagine an iceberg, its majestic peak rising above the water, a testament to its immense size. Yet what we see is only a fraction of its true magnitude. Hidden beneath the surface lies a vast, submerged mass, silently influencing the iceberg's movement and direction. This hidden depth is akin to our subconscious mind, a silent partner in our productivity, shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors in ways we may not even realize. This chapter delves into the fascinating realm of the subconscious, exploring its profound influence on our productivity and uncovering techniques to harness its power. We'll move beyond conscious effort and willpower, venturing into the depths of our minds to align our inner world with our outer goals, creating a synergy that propels us towards effortless achievement. The hidden depths, unveiling the subconscious landscape. The subconscious mind is a vast reservoir of thoughts, memories, beliefs, and emotions that operate beneath the surface of conscious awareness. It's the silent architect of our habits, the driving force behind our automatic responses, and the keeper of our deepest desires and fears. While our conscious mind is like the captain steering the ship, our subconscious is the powerful engine room, driving our actions and influencing our course. It's the realm of intuition, creativity, and inspiration, a source of untapped potential waiting to be harnessed. Understanding the subconscious is crucial for unlocking our full productivity potential. By becoming aware of its influence, we can identify and reprogram limiting beliefs, cultivate empowering habits, and align our inner world with our outer goals. The power of beliefs shaping your reality. Our beliefs, those deeply held assumptions about ourselves and the world around us, act as powerful filters, shaping our perceptions, influencing our choices, and ultimately determining our outcomes. They can be empowering, propelling us towards success, or limiting, holding us back from reaching our full potential. Imagine a belief like a seed planted in the fertile ground of your subconscious. If it's a seed of self-doubt, it will sprout into a weed, choking your confidence and hindering your progress. But if it's a seed of self-belief, it will blossom into a strong and resilient plant, supporting your growth and fueling your achievements. This chapter will explore techniques for identifying and transforming limiting beliefs, replacing them with empowering affirmations that support your productivity goals. We'll learn how to reprogram the subconscious mind, planting seeds of confidence, resilience, and unwavering self-belief. Visualization, painting the picture of success. Visualization is a powerful technique that harnesses the power of the subconscious mind to manifest our desires. It involves creating a vivid mental picture of your desired outcome, engaging your senses, and experiencing the emotions associated with achieving your goals. Imagine an athlete visualizing their perfect performance, feeling the adrenaline coursing through their veins, hearing the roar of the crowd, and experiencing the exhilaration of victory. This mental rehearsal not only prepares them for success, but also programs their subconscious mind to believe in their ability to achieve it. Similarly, by visualizing your productivity goals, you create a powerful blueprint for your subconscious to follow. You align your inner world with your outer aspirations, creating a synergy that propels you towards effortless achievement. Affirmations, speaking the language of success. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce empowering beliefs and program the subconscious mind for success. By repeating affirmations regularly, you create a positive feedback loop, strengthening your self-belief and aligning your inner dialogue with your desired outcomes. Imagine a mantra, a powerful phrase repeated with intention and conviction. Each repetition reinforces the message, imprinting it on the subconscious mind and shaping your reality. Affirmations are not about wishful thinking or denying reality. They are about consciously choosing to focus on the positive, to cultivate empowering beliefs, and to speak the language of success. The subconscious and habit formation, automating success. Our habits, those automatic behaviors that shape our daily routines, are deeply ingrained in our subconscious mind. They can be powerful allies in our productivity journey, automating positive actions and freeing our conscious mind to focus on more complex tasks. By understanding the mechanics of habit formation, we can consciously cultivate empowering habits that support our productivity goals. We'll explore techniques for breaking negative habits and establishing positive routines that align with our desired outcomes. The symphony of mind and body, aligning for peak performance. The subconscious mind is not limited to our thoughts and beliefs. It also extends to our physical body, influencing our energy levels, our sleep patterns, and our overall well-being. By cultivating a harmonious relationship between our mind and body, we can optimize our productivity and achieve a state of peak performance. This involves prioritizing self-care, engaging in activities that nourish our physical and mental well-being, and creating a lifestyle that supports our productivity goals. Chapter 9. Building your optimal environment, crafting a productivity sanctuary. Imagine a plant, its roots reaching deep into fertile soil, its leaves bathed in sunlight, its stem supported by a sturdy trellis. Just as a plant thrives in an environment that provides the necessary conditions for growth, our productivity flourishes when we cultivate an external environment that supports our focus, creativity, and well-being. This chapter shifts our focus from the internal landscape of our minds to the external world that surrounds us. We'll explore the art of crafting a productivity sanctuary, a space where your mind can flourish, your creativity can blossom, and your energy can flow effortlessly. The workspace as an extension of your mind. Your workspace is more than just a physical location. It's an extension of your mind, a reflection of your values, and a powerful influence on your productivity. A cluttered, chaotic workspace can lead to a cluttered, chaotic mind, while a well-organized, inspiring space can foster clarity, focus, and a sense of calm. This chapter will guide you through the process of designing a workspace that supports your unique needs and preferences. We'll explore the principles of ergonomics, the psychology of color, the impact of lighting and natural elements, and the subtle art of creating a space that inspires and energizes you. Ergonomics, aligning your body with your work. Ergonomics is the science of designing and arranging things so that people can use them effectively and safely. In the context of your workspace, it's about creating an environment that supports your physical well-being, preventing discomfort, and promoting optimal posture and movement. We'll explore the key principles of ergonomic design, such as proper chair height, monitor placement, and keyboard positioning, to help you create a workspace that minimizes strain and maximizes comfort. This not only enhances your physical well-being but also improves your focus and productivity by reducing distractions and discomfort. The psychology of color, painting your productivity palette. Colors have a profound impact on our mood, energy levels, and cognitive function. Certain colors can stimulate creativity, while others promote relaxation and focus. By understanding the psychology of color, you can create a workspace that supports your productivity goals and enhances your overall well-being. We'll explore the impact of different colors on our minds and bodies, from the calming influence of blue and green to the energizing effects of yellow and orange. You'll learn how to create a color palette that aligns with your personal preferences and supports your productivity needs. Illuminating your workspace. The power of light. Light plays a crucial role in regulating our circadian rhythm, influencing our sleep-wake cycles, and impacting our energy levels and mood. Natural light is particularly beneficial, promoting alertness, boosting vitamin D production, and enhancing our overall well-being. We'll explore the importance of natural light in your workspace, as well as the optimal use of artificial lighting to create a balanced and stimulating environment. You'll learn how to position your workspace to maximize natural light exposure, and how to choose artificial lighting that supports your focus and productivity. Nature's embrace, bringing the outdoors in. Nature has a profound calming and restorative effect on our minds and bodies. Studies have shown that exposure to nature can reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance creativity. By incorporating natural elements into your workspace, you can create a more calming and inspiring environment. We'll explore the benefits of incorporating plants, natural materials, and even sounds of nature into your workspace. You'll learn how to create a biophilic design that connects you with the natural world, enhancing your well-being and boosting your productivity. Minimalism and decluttering, creating space for clarity. A cluttered workspace can lead to a cluttered mind, hindering your focus and creativity. Minimalism, the art of living with less, can be a powerful tool for creating a more calming and productive environment. We'll explore the principles of minimalism, focusing on decluttering your workspace, eliminating distractions, and creating a sense of spaciousness and clarity. You'll learn how to prioritize the essentials, let go of unnecessary items, and create a workspace that supports your focus and inspires your creativity. Personalization, making your space your own. Your workspace should be a reflection of your personality, your passions, and your unique style. By personalizing your space, you create an environment that feels inspiring, comfortable, and conducive to your productivity. We'll explore ways to personalize your workspace, from incorporating personal mementos and artwork to choosing colors and textures that resonate with your soul. You'll learn how to create a space that feels uniquely yours, a sanctuary where you can thrive and achieve your goals. Beyond the physical, cultivating a digital sanctuary. In today's digital age, our workspace extends beyond the physical realm. Our digital environment, including our computers, smartphones, and online platforms, also plays a significant role in our productivity and well-being. We'll explore strategies for creating a digital sanctuary, from organizing your files and decluttering your inbox to minimizing distractions and cultivating a mindful approach to technology. You'll learn how to create a digital environment that supports your focus, enhances your creativity, and promotes your overall well-being. The productivity sanctuary, a holistic approach. Building your optimal environment is not just about creating a beautiful and functional workspace, it's about cultivating a holistic approach to productivity, considering all aspects of your surroundings, both physical and digital. Chapter 10. The Rituals of Peak Performance, Orchestrating Your Day for Flow and Fulfillment. Imagine a symphony orchestra, each musician playing their instrument with precision and passion, their individual melodies blending into a harmonious masterpiece. Just as a conductor guides the orchestra, creating a symphony of sound, our daily rituals act as the conductors of our lives, orchestrating our actions, shaping our energy, and guiding us towards a harmonious flow of productivity and fulfillment. This chapter explores the transformative power of rituals, those intentional practices that bring structure, rhythm, and intentionality to our days. We'll move beyond the realm of rigid schedules and delve into the art of crafting rituals that align with our natural rhythms, support our goals, and nourish our well-being. The power of ritual, anchoring your day in intention. Rituals are more than just habits or routines. They are intentional practices imbued with meaning and purpose. They act as anchors in our day, providing a sense of stability, grounding us in the present moment, and connecting us to something larger than ourselves. Think of a morning ritual, a sacred space carved out at the start of each day to connect with your inner self, set your intentions, and prepare your mind and body for the day ahead. Or an evening ritual, a time to wind down, reflect on your accomplishments, and prepare for a restful night's sleep. These rituals, repeated consistently, create a sense of rhythm and predictability, reducing stress and enhancing our sense of control over our lives. They act as powerful cues, signaling to our minds and bodies that it's time to focus, to relax, or to transition from one state to another. The morning ritual, setting the stage for success. The way you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A chaotic, rushed morning can leave you feeling scattered and stressed, while a mindful, intentional morning ritual can empower you to approach your day with clarity, focus, and a sense of purpose. We'll explore various elements that can be incorporated into a morning ritual, from meditation and mindfulness practices to exercise, journaling, and gratitude exercises. You'll learn how to design a morning ritual that aligns with your personal preferences and supports your productivity goals. The evening ritual, winding down for rest and renewal. Just as a morning ritual sets the stage for a productive day, an evening ritual prepares you for a restful night's sleep and sets the stage for the following day. It's a time to wind down, release the stresses of the day, and transition from a state of activity to a state of rest and renewal. We'll explore various elements that can be incorporated into an evening ritual, from relaxation techniques and gratitude practices to reading, journaling, and preparing for the next day. You'll learn how to create an evening routine that promotes relaxation, improves sleep quality, and prepares you for a productive and fulfilling day ahead. Rituals throughout the day, maintaining momentum and focus. Rituals are not limited to the beginning and end of your day. They can be incorporated throughout your day to maintain momentum, enhance focus, and promote well-being. This might involve a midday mindfulness practice, a short walk in nature, or a dedicated break for creative rejuvenation. We'll explore the power of micro-rituals, those small, intentional practices that can be woven into your day to enhance focus, boost creativity, and promote a sense of calm amidst the busyness. Weekly rituals, reflecting and recharging. Beyond daily rituals, weekly rituals provide an opportunity to reflect on your accomplishments, assess your progress, and recharge your energy for the week ahead. This might involve a weekly review of your goals, a dedicated time for planning and prioritizing, or a self-care practice that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. We'll explore the benefits of incorporating weekly rituals into your routine, creating space for reflection, planning, and rejuvenation. The ritual of deep work, creating sacred space for focus. Deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task, requires a dedicated ritual, a sacred space where you can immerse yourself in your work and achieve a state of flow. We'll explore the elements of a deep work ritual, from creating a distraction-free environment to setting clear intentions and utilizing techniques to enhance focus and concentration. The ritual of creative renewal, nurturing your inner artist. Creativity is not a constant stream. It ebbs and flows, requiring periods of rest and renewal. By incorporating rituals that nurture your creativity, you can replenish your inspiration, spark new ideas, and maintain a sense of flow in your creative endeavors. We'll explore various creative rituals, from engaging in artistic pursuits to spending time in nature, exploring new ideas, and connecting with your inner muse. The rituals of connection, nurturing relationships and community. Our relationships and connections with others are essential for our well-being and fulfillment. By incorporating rituals that nurture these connections, we can strengthen our bonds, cultivate a sense of belonging, and enhance our overall quality of life. We'll explore the power of rituals of connection, from shared meals and meaningful conversations to acts of service and expressions of gratitude. The symphony of your life, orchestrating flow and fulfillment. Rituals are the conductors of our lives, orchestrating our actions, shaping our energy, and guiding us towards a harmonious flow of productivity and fulfillment. By incorporating intentional practices that align with our natural rhythms, support our goals, and nourish our well-being, we can create a symphony of life, a masterpiece of purpose, passion, and joy. Chapter 11. The Art of Sustainable Productivity, Thriving in the Marathon, not just the sprint. Imagine a seasoned marathon runner, their pace steady and rhythmic, their breath controlled, their eyes focused on the distant finish line. They know that the race is not won in the first mile, but in the consistent effort, the strategic pacing, and the unwavering commitment to the long haul. Similarly, sustainable productivity is not about short bursts of intense effort, but about cultivating a rhythm that supports your well-being, nourishes your energy, and allows you to thrive in the marathon of life, not just the sprint. This chapter invites you to shift your perspective from a frantic race to the finish line to a mindful journey of sustainable achievement. We'll explore the art of balancing effort and rest, managing stress, cultivating resilience, and creating a lifestyle that supports your long-term productivity and well-being. The burnout epidemic, recognizing the warning signs. In our productivity-obsessed culture, burnout has become an epidemic. We push ourselves to the limit, sacrificing sleep, neglecting self-care, and blurring the boundaries between work and personal life. The result is a state of chronic exhaustion, emotional depletion, and a diminished sense of accomplishment. Burnout is not a badge of honor, it's a warning sign, a signal that your current pace is unsustainable. It's a call to reassess your priorities, to reevaluate your relationship with work, and to create a more balanced and sustainable approach to productivity. We'll explore the common symptoms of burnout, from physical exhaustion and emotional detachment to cynicism and a reduced sense of accomplishment. You'll learn how to recognize the warning signs and take proactive steps to prevent burnout before it takes hold. The power of rest, recharging your batteries. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as a machine needs downtime for maintenance and repair, our minds and bodies require periods of rest to recharge, rejuvenate, and function optimally. We'll explore the different types of rest, from physical rest and sleep to mental rest and emotional restoration. You'll learn how to incorporate rest into your daily routine, creating a rhythm of effort and renewal that supports your long-term productivity and well-being. Stress management, navigating the inevitable storms. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but chronic stress can take a toll on our physical and mental health, hindering our productivity and diminishing our overall well-being. Learning to manage stress effectively is crucial for maintaining a sustainable pace and thriving in the face of challenges. We'll explore various stress management techniques, from mindfulness and meditation to exercise, deep breathing, and spending time in nature. You'll learn how to cultivate resilience, to bounce back from setbacks, and to navigate the inevitable storms of life with grace and strength. Mindfulness and self-compassion, befriending your inner critic. Our inner critic, that voice of self-doubt and judgment, can be a formidable obstacle to sustainable productivity. It whispers doubts, amplifies fears, and undermines our confidence, leading to procrastination, self-sabotage, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Mindfulness and self-compassion are powerful antidotes to the inner critic. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, creating space between our thoughts and our reactions. Self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, recognizing that we are all imperfect beings doing the best we can. We'll explore practices that cultivate mindfulness and self-compassion, from meditation and mindful breathing to self-reflection and gratitude exercises. You'll learn how to befriend your inner critic, to silence its harsh judgments, and to cultivate a more supportive and compassionate inner dialogue. The art of saying no, protecting your energy and focus. In a world of endless demands on our time and energy, the ability to say no becomes a crucial skill for sustainable productivity. Saying no is not about being selfish or uncooperative, it's about setting healthy boundaries, protecting your energy and focus, and prioritizing the commitments that truly matter. We'll explore the art of saying no with grace and clarity, communicating your boundaries effectively, and prioritizing your own needs and well-being. The joy of imperfection, embracing the wabi-sabi of productivity. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi embraces imperfection, impermanence, and authenticity. In the context of productivity, it's about letting go of the pursuit of perfection, embracing the messy reality of life, and finding beauty in the imperfections. We'll explore how the principles of wabi-sabi can be applied to our productivity, allowing us to release the pressure of perfectionism, embrace our limitations, and find joy in the process, not just the outcome. The sustainable productivity mindset, a long-term perspective. Sustainable productivity is not just about techniques and strategies. It's about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes long-term well-being over short-term gains. It's about recognizing that our energy is a finite resource, that rest is essential for renewal, and that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. We'll explore the key principles of a sustainable productivity mindset, from prioritizing self-care and setting healthy boundaries to embracing imperfection and cultivating resilience. Chapter 12. The Productivity Ecosystem, Thriving in a Web of Support. Imagine a lone wolf, strong and capable, yet isolated in its pursuit of survival. Contrast this with a thriving ecosystem, a vibrant tapestry of interconnected organisms, each playing a vital role in the flourishing of the whole. Just as a healthy ecosystem thrives on interdependence and collaboration, our productivity flourishes when we cultivate a supportive network, harness the power of community, and embrace the synergy of collective effort. This chapter shifts our focus from the individual pursuit of productivity to the interconnected web of relationships, communities, and collaborations that shape our success. We'll explore the power of human connection, the benefits of mentorship and accountability, and the art of building a productivity ecosystem that supports our growth, amplifies our impact, and nourishes our well-being. The myth of the lone wolf, embracing interdependence. Our culture often glorifies the lone wolf, the independent striver who achieves success through sheer grit and determination. But this image is a myth, a romanticized notion that ignores the fundamental truth of human interdependence. We are social creatures, wired for connection and collaboration. Our greatest achievements are often the result of collective effort, of shared knowledge, and of the support and inspiration we receive from others. This chapter challenges the myth of the lone wolf, inviting you to embrace the power of interdependence and cultivate a productivity ecosystem that supports your growth and amplifies your impact. The power of community, finding your tribe. Imagine a group of seedlings, each struggling to reach the sunlight, their growth stunted by competition for resources. Contrast this with a thriving forest, where trees of different species coexist, their roots intertwined, their branches reaching towards the sky in a symphony of collective strength. Just as trees thrive in a supportive forest ecosystem, our productivity flourishes when we surround ourselves with a community of like-minded individuals who inspire us, challenge us, and support our growth. We'll explore the benefits of finding your tribe, whether it's a professional network, a mastermind group, or a community of shared interests. You'll learn how to cultivate meaningful connections, leverage the power of collective wisdom, and create a supportive environment that fosters your productivity and well-being. Mentorship, learning from the wise and experienced. Imagine a young apprentice learning the craft from a seasoned master, absorbing their wisdom and honing their skills under their guidance. Mentorship is a powerful catalyst for growth, providing invaluable insights, guidance, and support on our productivity journey. A mentor can offer a fresh perspective, challenge our assumptions, and provide encouragement and accountability. They can share their experiences, their successes, and their failures, offering valuable lessons that accelerate our learning and growth. We'll explore the benefits of seeking out mentors, identifying individuals who inspire you and cultivating relationships that foster your personal and professional development. Accountability, harnessing the power of external support. Accountability is a powerful tool for achieving our goals, providing external motivation and support that keeps us on track and focused on our desired outcomes. When we share our goals with others and commit to regular check-ins, we create a sense of responsibility and increase our chances of success. We'll explore different forms of accountability, from accountability partners and mastermind groups to coaches and mentors. You'll learn how to leverage the power of external support to stay motivated, overcome challenges, and achieve your productivity goals. Collaboration, the synergy of shared effort. Collaboration is the art of working together towards a common goal, leveraging the diverse skills and perspectives of individuals to create something greater than the sum of its parts. It's about harnessing the power of synergy, where collective effort amplifies individual contributions and leads to exponential results. We'll explore the benefits of collaboration, from increased creativity and innovation to enhanced problem solving and greater efficiency. You'll learn how to cultivate collaborative relationships, build effective teams, and leverage the power of shared effort to achieve your productivity goals. Building your productivity ecosystem, a web of support. Building a productivity ecosystem is not just about finding the right people. It's about cultivating a culture of support, collaboration, and mutual growth. It's about creating an environment where individuals feel valued, respected, and empowered to contribute their unique talents. We'll explore the key elements of a thriving productivity ecosystem, from open communication and trust to shared values and a commitment to collective success. The ripple effect, expanding your impact. When you cultivate a supportive productivity ecosystem, you not only enhance your own productivity but also create a ripple effect that extends outwards, impacting your colleagues, your community, and even the world at large. By sharing your knowledge, supporting others, and collaborating on meaningful projects, you contribute to a collective effort that amplifies your impact and creates a positive force for change. Chapter 13. From Achievement to Fulfillment, the Purpose-Driven Pursuit. Imagine two climbers, both scaling a majestic mountain. One is driven by the sheer thrill of the climb, the challenge of conquering the peak. The other is drawn by a deeper purpose, a desire to witness the breathtaking vista from the summit, to experience a profound connection with nature, to feel a sense of awe and wonder. Both climbers may reach the top, but their journeys will be vastly different, their experiences imbued with distinct meanings. Similarly, in the realm of productivity, we can pursue achievement for its own sake, driven by external validation, ambition, or the desire to simply get things done. Or we can infuse our actions with a deeper sense of purpose, aligning our goals with our values, and pursuing a path of fulfillment that transcends mere accomplishment. This chapter invites you to embark on a journey from achievement to fulfillment, to explore the deeper meaning behind your productivity, and to align your actions with your core values and aspirations. We'll delve into the realm of purpose, exploring how to connect with your inner compass, discover your unique contribution to the world, and create a life of meaning and significance. The achievement trap, chasing the elusive more. Our culture often equates achievement with success, valuing external markers of progress, promotions, accolades, material possessions as indicators of a life well lived. But this relentless pursuit of achievement can become a trap, a never-ending chase for more, that leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. When our self-worth is tied to our accomplishments, we become vulnerable to the whims of external validation, constantly seeking approval and fearing failure. We lose sight of the intrinsic value of our work, the joy of the process, and the deeper meaning behind our pursuits. This chapter challenges the achievement trap, inviting you to step off the treadmill of external validation and reconnect with your inner compass, your unique source of purpose and fulfillment. The purpose-driven pursuit, aligning actions with values. Purpose is the guiding star that illuminates our path, the compass that directs our actions, and the fuel that sustains our motivation. When our actions are aligned with our purpose, our work becomes more than just a means to an end. It becomes an expression of our values, a contribution to something larger than ourselves. Imagine a musician playing their instrument, not for applause or recognition, but for the sheer joy of creating music, of expressing their soul through sound. Their purpose is not fame or fortune, but the act of creation itself, the fulfillment that comes from aligning their actions with their passion. Similarly, when we connect with our purpose, our productivity becomes infused with meaning and significance. We no longer chase achievements for their own sake. We pursue goals that resonate with our core values, contribute to our sense of fulfillment, and make a positive impact on the world. Discovering your purpose, unveiling your unique contribution. Discovering your purpose is not about finding a grand mission or a singular calling. It's about uncovering the unique contribution you are meant to make to the world. It's about identifying your passions, your talents, and your values, and aligning your actions with those core elements of your being. This is a journey of self-discovery, a process of introspection and exploration. It involves asking yourself deep questions, reflecting on your experiences, and listening to the whispers of your soul. We'll explore various tools and techniques for uncovering your purpose, from values clarification exercises and journaling prompts to exploring your passions and identifying your unique strengths. Living your purpose, infusing your actions with meaning. Discovering your purpose is just the first step. The true transformation comes from living your purpose, from infusing your actions with meaning and intention. It's about aligning your daily choices with your core values, pursuing goals that resonate with your soul, and making a positive impact on the world. This might involve choosing a career that aligns with your passions, volunteering your time to a cause you believe in, or simply bringing more intentionality and mindfulness to your everyday actions. We'll explore practical strategies for living your purpose, from setting goals that reflect your values to cultivating habits that support your aspirations and creating a life that is an authentic expression of your true self. The fulfillment factor, the joy of meaningful work. When our work is aligned with our purpose, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment, a joy that transcends mere accomplishment. We feel a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves, a sense of contribution, and a sense of meaning that permeates our lives. This fulfillment is not dependent on external validation or material rewards. It comes from within, from the alignment of our actions with our values, and from the knowledge that we are making a positive impact on the world. Beyond the individual, purpose and collective impact. Our individual purpose is not isolated, it's interconnected with the collective purpose of humanity. When we align our actions with our values and contribute to something larger than ourselves, we become part of a collective movement that creates positive change in the world. We'll explore the interconnectedness of purpose, how our individual contributions ripple outwards, impacting our communities and the world at large. The journey of fulfillment, a lifelong pursuit. The journey from achievement to fulfillment is a lifelong pursuit, a continuous process of self-discovery, growth, and evolution. Our purpose may evolve over time, our values may shift, and our aspirations may expand. This chapter invites you to embrace this journey, to remain open to new possibilities, and to continuously align your actions with your evolving sense of purpose. From achievement to fulfillment, a transformative shift. This chapter marks a shift in perspective, from a focus on external achievement to a deeper exploration of purpose and fulfillment. By connecting with your inner compass, discovering your unique contribution, and aligning your actions with your values, you can transform your productivity from a means to an end to a joyful expression of your true self. Chapter 14. The Legacy of Productivity, Creating a Ripple Effect. Imagine a pebble tossed into a still pond, creating ripples that spread outwards, their impact extending far beyond the initial point of contact. Similarly, our actions, our productivity, our very existence creates a ripple effect, impacting not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us, our communities, and even future generations. This chapter invites you to consider the legacy of your productivity, the enduring impact of your actions, and the ripple effect you create in the world. We'll explore how to cultivate a legacy that extends beyond personal achievement, contributing to something larger than ourselves and leaving a positive mark on the world. Beyond the to-do list, the enduring impact. Often we get caught up in the daily grind, focused on checking off tasks and achieving immediate goals. But true productivity extends beyond the to-do list. It encompasses the lasting impact of our actions, the ripple effect we create in the world. Imagine a teacher, their passion for education igniting a spark in their students, inspiring them to pursue their dreams and make a difference in the world. Or an entrepreneur, their innovative ideas creating jobs, stimulating the economy, and contributing to the betterment of society. Their productivity is not just measured in completed tasks or achieved goals, it's measured in the lives they touch, the impact they create, and the legacy they leave behind. The legacy mindset, shifting from me to we. Cultivating a legacy mindset requires a shift in perspective, from a focus on individual achievement to a broader awareness of our interconnectedness and our impact on the world around us. It's about recognizing that our actions have consequences, that our choices matter, and that we have the power to create a positive ripple effect. This shift involves moving from a me mindset to a we mindset, considering the impact of our actions on others, our communities, and future generations. It's about recognizing that our legacy is not just about what we achieve for ourselves, but about what we contribute to the world. Values-driven legacy, aligning actions with impact. Our legacy is shaped by our values, the guiding principles that inform our choices and actions. When our productivity is aligned with our values, we create a ripple effect that reflects our deepest beliefs and aspirations. Imagine an environmental activist, their passion for sustainability driving them to create innovative solutions that protect the planet. Or a philanthropist, their compassion for others inspiring them to dedicate their resources to improving the lives of those in need. Their legacy is not just about their accomplishments. It's about the values they embody, the impact they create, and the positive change they bring to the world. A ripple effect in action, creating positive change. Our actions, no matter how small, have the power to create a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. A kind word, a helping hand, a generous act can all create positive ripples that impact the lives of others and contribute to a better world. Imagine a volunteer, their dedication to a cause creating a positive impact on their community. Or a mentor, their guidance and support empowering others to achieve their dreams. Their productivity is not just about their own accomplishments, it's about the ripple effect they create, the positive change they bring to the world. Leaving your mark, contributing to something larger than yourself. Our legacy is not just about what we achieve for ourselves, it's about contributing to something larger than ourselves, leaving a positive mark on the world that will endure beyond our lifetime. This might involve creating something of lasting value, sharing our knowledge and skills, or simply inspiring others to make a difference. We'll explore various ways to contribute to something larger than ourselves, from pursuing meaningful work to engaging in acts of service, and leaving a positive impact on our communities and the world. The legacy of inspiration, empowering others to thrive. One of the most powerful ways to create a lasting legacy is to inspire others to thrive, to empower them to achieve their dreams and make a positive impact on the world. This might involve mentoring others, sharing your knowledge and skills, or simply being a source of encouragement and support. We'll explore how to cultivate a legacy of inspiration, empowering others to reach their full potential and contribute to a better world. The legacy of sustainability, creating a better future. Our legacy is also about the impact we have on the planet and future generations. By embracing sustainable practices, we can contribute to a healthier environment and a more equitable world for all. This might involve making conscious choices about our consumption, supporting sustainable businesses, and advocating for policies that protect the planet. We'll explore how to cultivate a legacy of sustainability, ensuring that our actions contribute to a better future for all. The enduring ripple, a legacy that transcends time. Our legacy is not just about what we achieve in our lifetime, it's about the enduring impact of our actions, the ripple effect that extends far beyond our own existence. By aligning our productivity with our values, contributing to something larger than ourselves, and inspiring others to make a difference, we can create a legacy that transcends time, leaving a positive mark on the world for generations to come. Chapter 15. The Prolific Mindset, Cultivating the Inner Landscape of Achievement. Imagine a fertile garden, its soil rich with nutrients, its plants nurtured by sunlight and rain, its fruits blossoming in abundance. Just as a thriving garden requires careful cultivation, our productivity flourishes when we nurture the inner landscape of our minds, cultivating a mindset that supports our goals, fuels our motivation, and fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This chapter distills the essence of the prolific productivity protocol, weaving together the key principles we've explored throughout this book into a tapestry of empowered thinking and intentional action. We'll delve into the core elements of the prolific mindset, a mental framework that empowers you to navigate the complexities of life with clarity, focus, and unwavering resilience. The foundation of self-awareness, knowing your inner terrain. The journey towards a prolific mindset begins with self-awareness, a deep understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. It's about recognizing your unique productivity DNA, your natural rhythms, your preferred learning styles, and the subtle nuances that shape your optimal performance. We've explored the importance of self-awareness throughout this book, from understanding your chronotype and personality to identifying your learning styles and cognitive preferences. This foundation of self-knowledge allows you to tailor your approach to productivity, creating a personalized system that aligns with your natural tendencies and maximizes your potential. The power of intention, setting your internal compass. Intention is the driving force behind purposeful action, the guiding star that directs your energy and focus towards your desired outcomes. It's about setting clear goals, aligning your actions with your values, and cultivating a sense of purpose that fuels your motivation. The prolific mindset embraces the power of intention, recognizing that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. By setting clear intentions, visualizing your goals, and cultivating empowering beliefs, you create a powerful internal compass that guides your actions and propels you towards success. Embracing the growth mindset, cultivating a learning orientation. The prolific mindset embraces a growth mindset, a belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits, but qualities that can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset fosters a love of learning, a willingness to embrace challenges, and a resilience in the face of setbacks. We've explored the power of the growth mindset throughout this book, from reframing challenges as opportunities for growth to embracing failures as valuable learning experiences. This mindset empowers you to continuously evolve, to expand your capabilities, and to approach life with a sense of curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. the art of focus, mastering your attention. In a world of distractions, the ability to focus your attention is a superpower. The prolific mindset recognizes the importance of cultivating intentional focus, of mastering your attention, and of creating space for deep work and concentrated effort. We've explored various techniques for mastering your attention, from mindfulness practices and time boxing to creating a distraction-free environment and cultivating a deep work mindset. By mastering the art of focus, you can harness the full power of your mind, achieving peak performance and unlocking your creative potential. The resilience factor, bouncing back from setbacks. Life is not a linear path. It's a journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. The prolific mindset cultivates resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to emerge stronger from adversity. We've explored the importance of resilience throughout this book, from reframing failures as learning opportunities to cultivating self-compassion and developing coping mechanisms for stress and adversity. This resilience empowers you to navigate the inevitable challenges of life with grace, strength, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. The productivity ecosystem, harnessing the power of connection. The prolific mindset recognizes the power of connection, the importance of cultivating a supportive network, and the synergy of collaborative effort. It's about building a productivity ecosystem that fosters growth, amplifies impact, and nourishes well-being. We've explored the benefits of community, mentorship, accountability, and collaboration, recognizing that our productivity flourishes when we connect with others, share our knowledge, and support each other's growth. The legacy mindset, creating a ripple effect. The prolific mindset extends beyond personal achievement, encompassing a legacy mindset that considers the enduring impact of our actions and the ripple effect we create in the world. It's about aligning our productivity with our values, contributing to something larger than ourselves, and leaving a positive mark on the world. We've explored the importance of cultivating a legacy mindset, recognizing that our actions have consequences, that our choices matter, and that we have the power to create a positive impact that extends far beyond our own lives. The prolific mindset in action, a way of being. The prolific mindset is not just a set of techniques or strategies. It's a way of being, a mental framework that permeates every aspect of your life. It's about cultivating self-awareness, setting clear intentions, embracing a growth mindset, mastering your attention, cultivating resilience, harnessing the power of connection, and creating a legacy that extends beyond your own achievements. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you could share and leave a comment, I would truly appreciate it. Your help would be greatly appreciated. Until we meet again.